Is your trusty Android device starting to feel its age? Are those annoying app crashes and sluggish performance driving you crazy? You're not alone. Millions of perfectly good phones and tablets are left behind as technology marches on. But don't despair, just because your device is no longer the newest kid on the block doesn't mean it's ready for the scrap heap. In this video, we're breathing new life into old Androids. We'll show you tips, tricks, and hacks to make your older device faster, more useful, and even fun again. Don't let perfectly good tech go to waste. Hit that subscribe button and join us as we discover the hidden potential of your obsolete tech. Let's get started. Let's start by changing the animation settings in our Android tablets and phones. To do that, you just need to go to the settings menu by swiping down. When there, head to the bottom and tap About Tablet, followed by Software Information. Don't forget, we can also check for updates before we do this, but most devices that I assume coming here will be end of life. So onto About Tablet and Software Information. Find build number and tap that baby a few times until you're a developer. Swipe down and you'll find developer options. This is a massive menu of different things you can configure, but be careful what you change in here. All we're really looking for right now is the animation scale, at which point we're going to turn them all off. Why? Because it takes resources, and now our tablet should be much snappier opening and closing apps, as well as navigating around the menus. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is all about updates, and I'm not just talking about updates to your actual tablet, which may have already finished. I'm talking about updates to your apps on your tablets. Updated, fresh apps that have the latest, greatest bug fixes and performance increases are what you need. Go into your Play Store, whether it's Android, Apple, or anything else you have, and go into the app stores of those devices and get them updated now. That's tip number 2. Now, on some devices, and likely to be Samsung's, you will find an option in the settings called Battery and Device Care. It's always good to optimize this device from time to time, which just checks for recent crashes, things that are maybe on that don't need to be on, and generally just an overall health check. You've also got the scan for app protection option, which you should use because this actually scans for malicious applications and keeps things like that out of your tablet. Now, if you don't have a Samsung, you may have an alternative option on your tablet, but just have a look. The other thing that you can do is add RAM Plus, which basically is an option that lets you make virtual RAM out of your storage space on your tablet. Now, generally this is considered to be a little bit slower, but the trade-off is if your applications need more RAM than your tablet has physically available. And that's tip number 3. Another option is to use a program like Google Files, which you'll find in the Play Store. You need to get as much space on your tablet as possible, and that might include getting rid of some junk files, because if you're running out of space on your tablet, this is the fastest way to lose performance. So get those junk files cleared. And that's tip number 4. Did you know that on Android you can get lighter versions of the apps that you currently use? And that includes things like a lighter version of Google Chrome. There's even an option for a Google Maps Go, which is a really light version of Google Maps, taking less resources to run than the original Google Apps application. Downloading these applications can only help with your resources running low, and that can only speed things up. And that was tip number 5. Did you know enabling dark mode on Android doesn't just promote you as a tech enthusiast, but also has battery saving capabilities, especially on OLED screens? And that's tip number 6. And failing all that, if your tablet still isn't working right, or your phone is still laggy, you can always resort to the factory reset, which 99% of the time fixes problems 100% of the time. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.